We're super excited about our next guest. He's Knockout Academy Award winner Matthew McConaughey. He's holding a virtual benefit to help his home state of Texas after it was devastated by last month's massive winter storm. You know the one. So this Sunday, McConaughey and his gorgeous wife Camilla are hosting We're Texas. It will feature performances from an all-star lineup, including, listen to this roster, Casey Musgraves, Kelly Clarkson, Willie Nelson. Just to name a few, the McConaughey's Just Keep Living Foundation created a Texas relief fund after the storm left some 4 million people without power and nearly 15 million people without clean water. Wow. Their foundation will use all the proceeds from the benefit concert to help the Lone Star State rebuild and assist people who are still struggling to get food, water, and shelter. That continues today. Matthew joins us now from his home in Austin, Texas. Good to see you, Matthew.
Good morning, Good to see y'all.
Good morning. This is the thing. You have to help us understand about Texas. I don't care if people were born there, lived there for 2 years, passed through Texas. Anybody associates with Texas wants you to know I'm from Texas. I don't hear that about any other states. I'm from Maryland. I don't see people going Maryland or Idaho. I'm not knocking any other states, but there does seem to me something about Texas. What is the allure of Texas and the people that live and are born and raised there?
We do have pride aplenty.
Yeah.
You know, you're raised as a Texan, you are expected to act a certain way because you're a Texan. If you get out of line, people will remind you and let you know, that's not Texan of you. So some of us are born here. Some of us move here as quick as we can. Some of us, like my wife, Camilla, married in and is now a Texan. Some people just come for the barbecue, but you come here for any amount of time.
Listen, Matthew, it seems to stay in your heart. How hard was it for you to convince people? Who did you call? What did you do? What was your pitch?
Well, this was beautiful, and this is a beautiful thing about Texans as well. It didn't take long at all to convince people. So as soon as Camilla and I said, okay, something needs to be done, what do we need to do? And we came up with the idea of the benefit. I call Salesforce, I call Dell Technologies, I call Reliant Energy. Bam, they come in with big founding sponsorships right off the bat. Then I get on the phone, and in 30 seconds, every performer, every Texas business, every sports star is like, yes, what do you need me to do? Tell me when and where I'm in. That was the easy part. We got getting the whole production together. As you know, when these things happen, they're timely because you don't want to be too far away from the disaster when the needs are there, which the needs are on the ground right now. At the same time, you want to put together a good show. So we're happy with where we are, with a lot of help from a lot of people in Texas and beyond.
What do you see as the biggest need on the ground right now, Matthew?
Well, it's water damage. You know, when the power went out, that was a heavy-duty inconvenience, but that was a trickle-down effect. The no heat from no power leads to frozen pipes, leads to burst pipes, leads to water damage. And water damage is sort of the silent killer. It's not what you see from the street. You don't see that devastation when you're driving down the street, but you go in these front doors, and that's what you see. You see roofs caved in. You see places that are unlivable. You see furniture that's no longer possible to use. You see mattresses that are done. So it's what the water damage has done that has allowed a lot of people not even to be able, disallowed people to even be able to live in their homes now.
Yeah. Hey, Matthew, during the height of the pandemic, you put out several PSAs encouraging people to stay home, encouraging people to wear a mask. Now the governor of Texas is lifting restrictions, including the mask mandate. What's your reaction to that?
Thank you for asking me that. My reaction to that is I'm going to go back to that word I think I alluded to a minute ago. I was a little dumbfounded by the decision. I understand go back to work. What I did not understand was pull the mask mandate. Look, we're on our way to seeing light at the end of the tunnel. To pull the mask is just this minor inconvenience. And I think I just want to remind not only Texans, but everybody out there, from my opinion, it's not the mask we're afraid of. Come on, it's the word mandate.
Yeah.
All right, so let's not let the word mandate get in the way of the practical use of this little tool called a mask. That, hey, it's just a small inconvenience today for more freedom tomorrow. So now it's our choice. All right, so and I ask Texans and people around the world, it's our choice. If you have the choice, keep masking up. It's proven to help. We don't have much longer in this. We'll get through this. Thank you.
You know, this is the thing. The scientists always tell you the mask work. But this is the thing, Matthew McConaughey. Is it possible at this time to speak to potential gubernatorial candidate Governor McConaughey? Is he there?
He's not here right now. Let me look around for him. This is Matthew McConaughey, actor and author and father of 3, and man who, along with his wife Camilla, is and a whole lot of other help, is putting on this benefit that's going to be.
It does seem to keep coming up, Matthew. It does seem to keep coming up. At some point, you're going to have to. Yeah.
Are you giving it any consideration?
Yeah, as I've said before, I'm giving it consideration. I would be a fool not to. It's a very honorable thing to consider. You know, what that position would mean. What would it be for me? What would it mean for the people of Texas? And as I've said before, and I'll say again right now, I have to decide for me, what is my category where I can be most useful in life from here?
Well, Matthew.
Yeah, but right now we know what that is.
Yeah, and it does occur to me that there might be potential on the Senate side of things as well after Senator Cruz, from the great state of Texas, fled the state of Texas for the country of Mexico, Cancun to be exact. What'd you make of that?
Now you're getting to the funny questions. I'm not taking the bait on that one. That one's more like that's more like page 6 gossip stuff to me. But the real meat on the ground is what do we got to do? No, that got taken out of different proportions, and I wasn't there enough. That's talking about where somebody was at what time, and then memes got going and T-shirts got going. I'm not jumping on that bandwagon.
But Matthew, how about this? How about this? You've made it no secret. Listen, you and your family have been very blessed. You've done okay during this pandemic, but this clearly matters to you, what is happening in Texas. It almost seems like a purpose for you, is it not?
Well, it is a purpose. That's what happens when certain disasters come. I mean, purpose takes the capital P, and you go, I need to go into action. This was Camilla who came to me, actually. I had my head down in a project that I was working on, and Camilla came and knocked on my door and said, do you see what's happening here in Texas? And I was like, yeah, it's bad. She goes, no, it's real bad. We got to do something. And so, you know, she has my back. I put my head down, gathered people to go to work. Got a huge team that came together immediately, as I spoke of.
That's great.
And now on, you know, March 21st, 7 p.m. Central Texas time, I'm going to be there to DJ and host the show. You're going to see all those amazing musical acts that we've got coming in that gave their entertainment for free. Many Texans and businesses came and put their donations and money up for free at no cost to us.
Well, I'll just say this, Matthew. If Matthew McConaughey called me, I'd pick up the phone, too. Thank you. We're really looking forward to the 21st. Cheering you on always, always.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. You can donate to Word Texas on Matthew's YouTube page and watch the benefit concert there this Sunday at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, 5 Pacific.